I would dare to say that LauRen has made the au pair program very popular here in the Charlotte area and the surrounding area. I've been with you a few times when we run into somebody who says, hey, because I heard you talk about the au pair program, I got myself an au pair.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And if you're not familiar with the au pair program, it is essentially an exchange student that comes to live with you, and you provide room and board and some educational money for them in exchange for childcare.
Right.
And they live with you. So in our situation here on the radio, my husband travels for work and we have to leave so early that we just ran into so many issues with people starting and quitting within 2 weeks.
Like finding a local person.
Right.
Yeah. You need to have somebody live with you.
Because nobody wants, I get it, okay? Like this job is hard to get up every single morning at 4:15 and, be in the studio in the 5 o'clock hour. So I would need somebody to be at my house at 5 a.m. and it just wasn't working out for us. But when we found the au pair program, it was very successful. We've been in the program since 2018.
And I think a lot of us who have listened to the show for this long remember your very first au pair and how important it was for you to take your son Cash at the time and go to the airport and welcome someone who's now your good friend,
yes.
Elena.
She's actually my best friend now. But we have had 5 au pairs in the past. Outside of you, of course.
Oh, thank you.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah. Wow.
But we've had 5 au pairs in the past, and we are looking for our au pair for next year because these girls and guys sign a 1-year thing at a time. So they just do a commitment of 1 year, and then they can sign for a second, but 2 years is the maximum. And in our journey this time around, we actually are talking to 2 people, a girl from Brazil and a guy from Spain.
Wow.
And we have never had what is called, I guess, in their industry, a Bropair before. So
I like the Maney.
Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things where we didn't expect to go down this road, and it's not that we were sexist in any way, shape, or form, but like we had just
there's
always
more women always.
There's
also.
always more women in the program.
Yeah.
And
what's his name?
It's Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old?
He is 22.
Mm-hmm. And what do you like about Alex?
So Alex wants to be a teacher. He's very passionate about teaching kids. He has experience with kids on the spectrum that he's had in his class before. And he just very much understands the importance of staying like 2 steps ahead of a child on the spectrum and how to navigate kids that aren't on the spectrum, but I don't want to say have a hard time listening because Jackson doesn't necessarily have a hard time listening. He just wants... He's a negotiator. But Alex seems like...
And by the way, there's a lot there, too. And I don't want to unpack everything, but like Jack sees the attention that Cash gets.
100%.
And and he doesn't fully understand why.
Not yet.
Right? So, yeah, I understand there's... Jax is a great kid. Both of your kids are awesome. So he'll be fine.
But as a teacher, he kind of understands the dynamic of having a child with autism and a child who's not on the spectrum together. I don't know. He's very personable. He's very warm. And I didn't think I would necessarily get that from a Bropair.
Great. What would the hesitation be about a Bropair as opposed to a au pair?
So to be honest, I feel like Dallas is trying to like kind of feel out my feelings at this point because he keeps asking me like, well, how would you feel having another guy in the house and being the only female? Because I always joked around and said like I needed some estrogen in the house because I'm just with guys all day.
You'd have 4 dudes in the house.
I would have 4 dudes in the house. And for me, I mean, everybody walks around their house, like not in their underwear, but like I walk around in my PJs and I don't always have a bra on. You know what I mean?
It's your house.
So I know. So those little things, I think, kind of loom over my decision. But I really kind of feel like these 2 people, we have 2 amazing candidates. And
this is
one
all
just
great.
happens
Just tell
to be
everyone,
male.
Is he handsome? That's what everyone wants to know. A man from Spain.
He's 22. I don't know. He's a child.
A child, 22. I don't think that's a
He's
child.
a child to me.
Well, to you, yes. You're a lot older. So that's cool. Raul, you said, or Alex,
No, Alex.
you said.
Alex.
And what's the female? Where's she from?
She's from Brazil.
Okay.
And her name's Laura.
Okay.
So,
Alex and Laura. We'll see who wins. It's like an American Idol.
The American au pair.
Who will win their way in? Let's find out. Coming up next, we'll have Seacrest at your house.
Yeah, right.
But,
Alex's English is really good. Like, I mean, there's just, there's pros and cons. Laura wants to stay 2 years. Alex doesn't know if he wants to stay 2 years. So it's like they both have like great attributes.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, when do you have to make your decision? When do we need Seacrest at your house?
I'm in no rush to make my decision.
Okay.
And I want it to be the right decision for both parties.
So sorry. Alex, you are the au pair.
Stop. Hey, it's Lauren from the Maney LauRen Morning Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. But if you want to see more, we've got stunts and funny show moments.